Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Huda Salim from UITM Shah Alam. Today, I would like to share about Rayland V. Fletcher and Negligence. Okay, Rayland v. Fletcher or strict liability. The case of Rayland v. Fletcher established that a person who bring onto their land something likely to cause harm if it escape is strictly liable for any damage caused by the escape, even if they were not negligent. This principle is about risk allocation. If you introduce a dangerous thing, you bear the responsibility if it causes harm. It applies when the use of land is unusual or dangerous compared to ordinary use. Four elements under Rayland v. Fletcher. First, accumulation. The defendant must bring and keep something on their land. For example, storing water, chemical or explosive. 2. Non-natural use. The use of land must be extraordinary or unusual compared to ordinary domestic use. For example, building a large industrial reservoir versus ordinary household water pipe. 3. The dangerous thing must escape from the defendant land to claimant's land. Example, water leaking from a tank into a neighbor's property. 4. Foreseeable damage. The type or damage must be reasonably foreseeable if it dangerous thing escape. Example, flooding, contamination or structural collapse. Okay, let's see the example case for Rayland v. Fletcher. A developer installed a large temporary water tank on site to supply water and concrete mixing. The tank is poorly maintained and one day it bursts. Thousands of liters water rush into the neighboring property, flooding a small workshop and damaging machinery. So now we go to negligence. Okay, three essential elements in negligence. First, duty of care, a legal obligation to avoid act or omission that could reasonably foreseeably harm others. 2. Breach of duty occur when the defendant failed to meet the required standard of care. The standard is usually that of a reasonable person in similar circumstances. 3. Damage caused. The claimant must show that the breach directly caused and that the harm was not too remote. Okay, we go to the example. A contractor is tasked with excavating a deep trench for foundation work. Safety regulation require shoring, supporting the side of the trench to prevent collapse. The contractor ignore this requirement to save time and cost. During heavy rain, the trench collapsed, injuring worker and damaging nearby properties. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.